Now 10:31, and we will call this meeting to order. No public comments since there is no public here. Item number 3 is to deliberate and consider possible action regarding the burn ban. And Ray, give us some wisdom here.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Commissioners. I think it's important to understand why we do a burn ban without going into a long diatribe. But, we are a county of 900 square miles and very diverse agricultural and ecological areas. And so just because it does rain in one corner of the county, it may not rain in the other one. And it's a long way around, 35 miles probably from corner to corner. So we also don't like to put a burn ban on, take a burn ban off, put it on, take it off. So try to get some consistency on at least what I recommend and why, and take into account the entire county, not just one small area. I provided you the current drought monitor, which still shows us in a severe drought, a portion of the county, and drought in the rest of the county, and it is still dry way below the surface. But with the significant rains we've had and forecasted rains today, our current KBDI now is 401, and as you can see, the west side has received much more rain than the east side. East side, 1.5 inches is not uncommon. The lower areas from Valley View through Lake Kiowa, Mountain Springs have gotten rain, just not as much as the west side, and especially the northwest side where we're hearing totals of 4 to 6 inches. So I would say that if you do lift the burn ban, I would encourage everyone to be extremely cautious in their burning. It will dry, the environment will dry. We'll have sunny days, and it's supposed to be warm next week. And if you carelessly burn, and we have to call a fire department out to respond, they may end up getting stuck trying to put out the dry, dead grass and fuel that's on the surface. So please pay careful attention to the outdoor burning rule. Stay with your fires. Make sure it's a good day to burn, that you're not going to put smoke in your neighbors' houses, and not going to burn things that are illegal to burn. So if you're going to burn wisely, burn smartly, and save everybody a lot of hassles. We encourage everyone to call the sheriff's office dispatch prior to lighting a large brush pile or fire that's going to be very obvious, so we don't have to send our volunteer departments running around looking for fires when in fact it was someone who was just burning a brush pile. So they can call the sheriff's office at 940-665-3471 extension 4 and let them know, and that will save us some consternation with our fire departments and save them from having to leave their important personal lives and jobs and families to go take care of something that probably doesn't need taken care of.
Does dispatch try to advise on humidity when people call? Do you know if they do?
If we have,
they got the weather monitors up all the time.
right, if the weather indications or conditions indicate probably a bad day to be burning, even though we're not in a burn ban, I relay that information to them, and then they do relay that in the mornings, that we would prefer people not burn on any particular day because of the weather. And as you all know, it may be beautiful and calm and humid in the morning, but by lunchtime the winds mix, the temperature goes up and the humidity goes down, and that beautiful brush pile that was fine in the morning is now out of control in the middle of the field somewhere. So, but yes, we try to advise that on those particular days.
Okay.
So at this time, I would recommend you lift the burn ban. That's my recommendation.
I make a motion that we lift the burn ban.
I'll second it.
Second, Commissioner Snuggs, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? There are none.
But to burn with caution, because it was 6 months of drought, and 1 week of rain does not pull us out of a drought.
That's right. Just be careful out there.
And be sure to notify the sheriff's office so we don't dispatch fire and use up valuable resources.
Good presentation, Ray. Appreciate that. All right, item number 4, deliberate and consider possible action regarding the payment of monthly bills. And I'll turn this over to Commissioner Snuggs.
I make a motion that we approve the bill that I had to put on court that was overlooked, and it was a large amount to a very small vendor that couldn't go another 2 weeks. So I asked to put that one on court as a one-time thing.
Okay, do we need to identify it or anything, or? Okay.
No, she put everything with you, didn't she?
Yeah, I just got the one paper that I put in y'all's little
Okay.
packet.
It was for
The packet was like
J-
3
For
papers.
JPS Concrete.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There are none. Motion passes 5-0. Item number 5, Jason.
I'll make that motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second
6
by
minutes. 5, eh?
Commissioner Arndt first, or the motion was made by Commissioner Snuggs. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? There are none.
Thank y'all for meeting on Friday, guys.
And we are adjourned at 10:37.